Hey, my loves, it's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Couples Retreat, Season 3, Episode 1 review. So, the show is back with all new couples, but we have one returning couple. And this season, the show is being hosted by AJ Johnson and Tony Gaskins. So this season, the couples, we have Joc and Kendra from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They're still reeling from his infidelity from the past. Chris and bre-z, you know, from Empire and All American. She's a rapper. And her fiance, Chris, who is a woman, she is a makeup artist for celebrities. Then they're engaged, by the way. Then you have Apollo and Shireen. They got married in prison, and she looked like Miss Nikki Baby 20 years later. Like, dang, she looked like she could be Miss Nikki Baby mama. Like, she looked more like Miss Nikki Baby than Miss Nikki Baby mama actually does. Remember, Miss Nikki Baby mama looked like the Wicked Witch of the West Child. But that girl got a big box-shaped face. Her face was shaped like this jar of Vaseline. I was like, God, that is a cube. She got a big head, Lee. And she looked just like Miss Nikki Baby, but literally the older version of her. So then you got Shamari and Ronnie. They are back. They're still having relationship issues. Fallon from Real Housewives of Atlanta and her fiance and baby daddy Jalen. She says that when she was married to her ex-husband Simon, he wasn't coming home for months at a time. And she and Jalen, who were best friends, ended up falling in love with one another. They're now engaged, but their sex life has plummeted. They went from, like, she said, having relations like 6-7 times. I think she said a day. Like, girl, my vagina hurts for you. Like, that's too much. To not doing anything. Then lastly, we have Fat Boy, who is a social media like star. I think he a rapper and a comedian or something. I don't really know much about him. And his wife, Tiana. They're married with 3 kids, and he has cheated on her. So the couples then all meet each other, and Fallon lets the ladies know that she is 9 years older than Jalen. Can't tell because she looked younger than him. Like, Fallon is a gorgeous woman. She is stunning, and congratulations to her. She has become a Savage Fenty model, and not just for Instagram, you know, where she's promoting the brand. No, she's actually a Savage Fenty model. She's on the website modeling the clothes for Savage Fenty. So that is a great look for her because she is a beautiful girl. And I just always liked her from that one season that she was on Atlanta, and I think that it was a missed opportunity to not have her back. But after that, we see the guys over there talking, plus bre-z, and Fat Boy and Joc are scared. They are scared for their lives because they don't know what to expect. They don't know how deep they're going to get. Like, they're nervous. And I'm sorry, Fat Boy looked like a fat boy. He just looked like his breath stink. I'm sorry, like, ain't no amount of money that could make me lay down with that thing. Like, he looked like he just be foaming at the mouth, like his lips be dry. He looked like he just get up and put on clothes and don't wash in between his legs. Like, he just looks crazy pants. So we also find out that Apollo and Shireen actually got married the week before filming. They just suddenly decided to get married, which was just like, what? Like, did y'all just get married because y'all was coming on the show? Like, what made y'all just finally get married after being with each other for 9 years? And he's been out of jail now for a few years. So, like, what was it? That's what I need to know. So the couples then meet up with AJ at like this makeshift wedding ceremony. And AJ asks the couples, what are the vows that you feel have been broken? So she asks each couple to come up one by one. Joc and Kendra go first, and Joc says that he doesn't feel like Kendra has broken any vows. Like, she's good. But Kendra was like, we haven't settled on our past issues with him cheating on her when they were engaged. I'm just so sick of Kendra. After last season of Atlanta and finding out she was lying about certain stuff and faking and all, like, girl, you stuck on stupid. You went ahead and married him anyway. Why are you so upset? It was something that happened a long time ago. You still married him, so why are we still talking about it? I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, and I'm sick of all your threats that we know are just that. They're idle threats. Like, be quiet. She likes to pretend because she's a lawyer and she's so smart. But at the end of the day, you being a lawyer has not stopped you from being a plain fool. I'm sorry. So Chris and bre-z, they both say that they don't have any issues with one another. They don't have anything bad to say about the other person. So I'm like, well, why are y'all here? Why? Are y'all here just to get tools to navigate y'all relationship? I'm confused. Then Apollo and Shireen go up, and he says that when I was in prison, I gave her the blueprint on how I plan to operate when I got home, and she hasn't quite honored what she said. She says she don't know what he talking about. And AJ was like, basically what he's saying is more of a reflection of himself than her. And she looked at him like, yep, sure is. Because I'm guessing that, like, I think that he's been having issues as far as work since he's been home from prison, which I wouldn't be surprised about because he's done, what, two bids at this point. So I can't wait to see what's really going on with them. Then we have Tiana and Fat Boy go up, and she says that the vows that were broken were trust and him being faithful. And he like, well, she cheated on me too. So AJ says, did you do it out of pain and hurt? And she was like, yeah, because he cheated on me both times I was pregnant. And everybody like, oh my God, like, really? Like, everybody just like shaking their head. And I'm looking at this Negro like, see, this is why you can't give certain people money and a little bit of clout and a little bit of notoriety, because they just take it and run with it. Like, how dare you? You ugly troll, you. Like, how dare you? Like, this girl is gorgeous. Like, you need to be happy a chick like her even gave you the time of day, let alone lay down and procreated with you and then pledged her life and fidelity to you. And you got the nerve to cheat on somebody looking like you. He just looked like a fart. I'm sorry. He looks like a fart. Gross. Like, how dare you? Like, ew. Like, ugh. So Fallon and Jalen go up, and she says that she feel like he's not affectionate towards her anymore. Like, they're not having relations. Like, and so he was like, AJ asked, so are you not affectionate? He was like, no. And AJ said, you never have been? He was like, no. So she was like, if I call up 3 other girls, will they say that? And he just sitting there looking like, oh, like, I didn't know that was going to be the follow-up question. And then he going to say, depends on if it's in a club or at home. What? What that mean? First of all, I'm confused because we learned that he's in a nightlife business or whatever. He works in the clubs or whatever. I don't know if he a club promoter. That's what I'm thinking. But what you mean? And so Fallon in her confessional was like, I guess that, he puts it on for women because he's in the nightlife and, you gotta, be extra with it. But she was like, if you could do that for them, why you can't do that for me? But that would piss me off even more. Like, you can turn it on for women that don't mean nothing to you to earn a buck, but you can't do it for your fiance and the mother of your children, the person that you love, your best friend. Like, huh? And I'm looking at him like, okay, Stephen Urkel. Like, you another one that needs to be happy she even like you. Like, girl, ugh. So then Shamari and Ronnie go up, and she says communication, and that she wants to be able to be who she is, and he's not hearing her voice. Once again, I said it last season. I've said it before. Why are Ronnie and Shamari still together? I feel like they're trying to force a relationship that has been over for years. That lady is a lesbian. She likes women. She likes women. She likes women. I cannot stress that enough. She likes women. She needs to live in that truth. And I think that she feels obligated to stay in this relationship because they've been together for 20 something years and because they have twins. But he does not fulfill her sexually. He does not. She wants women. She wants cod. She wants tilapia. She wants catfish, okay? She wants swordfish. She don't want that kielbasa, okay? And they both just need to accept that. And I think that if they did that and worked on being great co-parents, they could have a great friendship. A great friendship. I think that their course has ran it. Like, they really ran the course and the gamut of this relationship. That's why they still having problems, because they don't want to acknowledge the truth of it all. And so after that, Fallon is still taken aback by what Jalen said in his confessional. He says, I went from being a hot boy to a father of 4. And that's a lot, considering he's so young. And Fallon is young herself. So if he's 9 years younger than her, I'm guessing he's still in his 20s. So I'm looking like he went from being a single man to now having a daughter with her, plus helping her raise her 3 other children, her 3 boys. That's a lot for a 20-something-year-old. And so I think that he rushed it too soon with proposing. He wasn't ready. He's not ready at all. She not even ready, because her and Simon hadn't even been, officially divorced for what, maybe a year, if that. She hasn't even dealt with that situation. They both need to get somewhere and sit down, to be honest with you. And I wouldn't even wanted to marry him so soon. He's still a kid at the end of the day. And you could tell by the way that he talks that he's not ready. Fallon, no, I'm sorry. So Jalen, as they're on the elevator going back up to their room, was like, I don't want to sign a paper, and it don't work out. He's saying that's the reason why he doesn't want to get married yet. And Fallon calls BS and questions, well, why did you even ask me to marry you if you feel that way? And he was like, in the beginning, we were just friends and we didn't have any issues. There are things I want to work on within myself, and you haven't healed from your last marriage. All very sound reasons, but I think that he has cold feet. I think that he's realizing what a task it is going to be with her, raise their daughter, raise 3 other children. It's a lot for a 20-something-year-old man to deal with. That's a lot. And obviously he's not ready. So then that night, the couples gather and AJ introduces Tony to the couples. And the couples have an exercise where they'll have to put words that describe how they feel about their partner on a glass, so the words can be facing their partner, and then their partner's words will be facing them. So, Ronnie calls Shamari a gaslighter, and that ticks her off, honey. She says that he doesn't take responsibility for his actions. And Ronnie was like, she's not active listening her damn self. And Tony was like, do you agree with what she said about you? And he was like, yeah, I agree about the things that she put up on her board. And Tony then asked Shamari, do you agree with what he said about you? And she was like, no. And he was like, see, this is what I'm talking about, Shamari. He was like, you never want to take accountability for the things that you do. It's always about your feelings, and you never listen to me. And once again, I feel like they're just at an impasse. I just feel like Ronnie and Shamari's relationship is over. Overall, though, I'm going to give the season premiere of Couples Retreat a B-. It was good. I'm interested in these couples. I like the little blackjack scene with Joc, Kendra, bre-z, and Chris. It was funny. Joc is hilarious. I'm liking this season. I think it's going to be spicy. I think it's going to be interesting and drama-filled. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the season premiere episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.